What's up, guys? Matthew, you're getting ready to watch Season 4, Episode 9, the penultimate episode of the 4th season of The Bear. Last episode, I repeat how much I loved Episode 7, one of my all-time favorite episodes of TV already. Like, again, maybe there's a little bit of recency bias speaking because I only watched it a fucking hour and a half ago. Maybe, but I really strongly think that it's one of my favorite episodes of TV. That being said, typically an episode after an episode of that magnitude, I would call it a cooldown episode, and I was about to call last episode a cooldown episode, but there was no cooldown because it's that same sort of good feeling. Like, I'm shocked at how a show of this quality can make me feel good. I'm not saying that every other show in existence is the most depressing piece of shit you've ever witnessed, but a lot of it is, and it's not a negative. I don't want anyone to mistake what I'm saying. It's not a negative. Sadly, I don't know if it's sad or good or whatever. I like negative. I like depressing. I like serious topics. And this is serious, but it always has that sort of underlying hopefulness that I think is missing in a lot of different genres. So, you guys know me. I'm a yapologist. I'm going to yap throughout the episode. I'm going to yap a lot at the end. I'm very excited to hopefully get a Donna and Carmi conversation, so I want to hop straight into it. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the Flying Through Actions up on Patreon. Obviously, I have this episode and the next episode and all previous episodes of The Bear on my Patreon for my $10 tier a month for my live action one. So if you're interested, check that out. The link is in the description. Finally, most importantly, if you enjoy my reactions to The Bear, I would really strongly appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I will see you guys. Not see you guys. Let's get into it. I'm about to end the video. Let's get into it. I'll take a whole goddamn episode of them just speaking in the house together. I'm not gonna lie.
Hi.
No, look at that smile.
Hi. I'm good.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Come in.
Are you in a hurry?
Aww. Again, like.
Yeah, I gotta get back to
But let me just a second.
I know she's been abusive, but like it's so hard. You can tell that there's a desire to change. Like Carmi has a desire to change.
I let you down.
What?
You know, turning off the hose stuff.
I fear it's the other way around, just as far as letting down goes.
Really wanted this shit to work.
Still time.
Not much.
We need that good review to come back in, and I hope that gentleman, Parker or Carter or something like that.
The businesses in the world that give the most amount of joy, try to anyway, right? Unfortunately, they're all just these shitty-ass businesses, right?
Restaurants.
Movies.
The theater. Oof.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a play, huh?
Well, to be fair, the last time I saw any.
I want to go to Broadway. I wanted to see Glengarry Glen Ross because it had Odenkirk and Culkin in it.
You know, my mom used to be an actress.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You know, local kind of community stuff mostly, but yeah, I have these like very vivid memories of our apartment when I'm like really little, and you know, it's like full of her actor friends and artists and like costume people. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. What's she doing now?
Dying, rotting.
She's been passed away for some time.
She's
now.
been passed away.
When she
I was-
passed.
When she bite the bullet.
Watch you grow, or whatever the fuck
You
in
do
there.
not
Aw.
have to say
It
that.
said, watch new stuff.
That's inspirational.
I mean,
You're the leader.
I cannot imagine how hard that must be with my fucking nephew walking around like a fuckhead. I mean, you are a
strong woman.
hard-working motherfucking professional. And you're good to everyone.
She's a goat. She deserves.
I mean, I don't know why you're
She deserves what she's getting.
around here.
She's earned it.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean,
I,
but
just, I always saw you step on the first train out, you know? This place is a fucking mess.
you're not wrong. But
You're dumb. You're stupid, but you ain't an idiot. I love how hauntingly quiet it is. Oh, triple heavens! Oh, that's an orgasmic number right there.
You remember him?
No. Why are you smoking near me?
I don't think so.
Uncle Dan?
No.
Nah. Jagoff. Yeah. About him.
No.
Yeah, I would even. I guess she obviously cares about the pictures, but she doesn't even care about the pictures that much. Maybe just wanted an excuse to talk to Kermit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
remember her.
recognize her.
Yeah? And Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also a Jagoff.
Hey.
If you're a Brizzato,
I ended up sitting in a cafe crying. I actually think it might have been this woman's house. Dawn must have looked pathetic because she was like really nice to me, and she
you just wandered in there?
espresso, and she made me lunch.
Huh.
Like red roasted peppers and a sauce.
Like a red sauce?
No. It was white.
Like a
And
sauce.
it's going to sound disgusting, but it was sort of like mayonnaise with fish.
Tonnato.
Tonnato, yeah.
I hate mayonnaise. Like, I have an irrational fear of mayonnaise. I know that might be cringy or laughable, but I hate mayonnaise.
Sarcasm.
Oh, phew.
For you, I wasn't gonna say anything. No.
Mom,
It's okay.
yeah, no, I don't,
I gotta go.
No. It's fine. I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, Carmen. I'm fine.
okay, I just wanted to come give
No,
you the
I know.
stuff and then...
I know. Look,
I know I fucked up. Just say it. Say you know you fucked up, and you can't. You don't expect an apology immediately or an acceptance.
when I saw you at the wedding, you're all grown up. And you're this guy. You know, and you're so handsome. And I'm happy for you. And
I'm gonna cry again, guys.
I know I did things.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
Yeah.
And
we don't have to
Carmen,
do this.
I was
We don't...
No, she needs this. She needs to say this.
And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some things down.
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything.
I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, like, I'm sorry, like
8,223 times.
like 25 times.
We can move forward. Again, it's not gonna happen all at once. Steps.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Cry. Cormy, cry. Cormy, cry.
Who Michael was. And people say such nice things about you, and they tell me about how wonderful you all are.
Inspirational and...
I hear about what you do. And I know I failed. Because I didn't do that.
But you didn't fail.
I hear about your life from other people. And I know that my saying this doesn't mean
It's all gone.
anything except
It does mean
that I'm-
something.
trying, and it's just
It's an olive branch.
what happened is my fault, and I should have never taken it out on you three. But I didn't know what to do. And I didn't know how to help him. I didn't know how to help him. Carmen, I didn't know what to do. I probably made it worse. I know I did. I know I made it worse. And I know that by saying that I know these things doesn't make it better. It's just, Carmen, my heart's broken.
Oh my god! This might be the best scene in the show.
That there's love in there. I know there is because I know what I feel for you and for Natalie and for Richie And
I just want to hug you guys.
did anything to look at my own problems, and I am now. I'm trying to. I have been sober almost a year, and I know that's not.
It's a lot. It's a fucking lot.
I am trying to be responsible and accountable, and I am trying to apologize, and I'm trying to make things better. And I'm here asking
For my 800th chance.
if I can be part of your life again.
Oh my god, this...
And I know I never said it enough. I know I didn't. But I love you, Carmen. You're my baby bear. And I love you, and I'm so sorry. I just didn't say it enough. I just didn't.
These fucking
I'm sorry I wasn't here.
actors. You don't have to apologize for anything.
I love you.
Come here.
Okay,
Okay.
I love you too.
This fucking dialogue, man.
I think I read, like, all of it.
You did really good. You did really good.
I think I need some
No, that
sugar.
weight
I'm having a low blood
lifted
sugar
off.
moment.
Okay, you hungry?
Yeah.
Come to the bear.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know what? I'll make you something.
No.
You just sit there, I'll make something nice.
Ma.
What?
I'm gonna make you something to eat. Okay?
Why is that gonna make me cry? Him saying those simple words. It's such an extension of love. Oh my god! Sorry for getting loud. That was another... That might have been the best scene of the show. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, you're being weird too.
Oh, you're his mate. You sold his house. Congrats, man. That's cool.
Yeah, dude. Pretty cool. All right, I gotta take a call. Dude, I have a call right now
One
with
kiss?
the dude who sold Jordan's house in Deerfield. I guess he like wants to mentor me.
Well, that's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it is. All right, so I'll come back and kick it. Maybe I'll help you make some donuts or some
I'll see you later.
All right.
I'll make something with you later.
Did I do something to upset him? Absolutely not. Okay. No.
Gentlemen, allow me, if you will, to propose a hypothetical.
Okay.
Imagine a world in which you replicate this operation in another area.
Yes.
Same kind of business, no waiters, no dishes, all to
I don't know if this is
And let's say
an extension of the restaurant, right?
it was
Not
in the north suburbs.
leave our own...
Far enough away from what I would call the reach of the bear. And then let's say you find another space in the south suburbs. And to ensure quality control, you get a commissary kitchen and you place it somewhere in the middle.
You're saying 3.
I am.
That is what I said.
Said keep it small.
3
Three
small.
is small. See, all we have to do is we find an owner that owns 3 spaces. Yeah.
Okay, now I was getting kind of weird vibes throughout the season, but this almost feels like a fuck the bear, we're making our own shit.
Well, you're gonna need a consigliere.
Consigliere.
Yeah, no, you.
I told you I didn't trust him! He showed his true colors. I got smoothed over.
You mean now?
You want me to leave?
In front of you?
Oh, okay. Well,
I think that this is a great point that we need to discuss with Cicero.
This guy's a pimp. I know money when I see it, all right? This guy knows what he's
No
talking
money
about.
when you see it. What happened with the bouncy house? Kids were flying everywhere.
Mind your
It was
own
nuts.
business, Chuck.
Raining kids.
This isn't a bouncy house moment. Seeing what's wrong, if there's anything wrong, or seeing if there's no pressure. No, she's just doing it. Okay, we're timing her without the time. Are we seeing this in real time, or?
The sink, you're gonna get fucking salmonella all over the place.
Oh,
Using the technique he learned. Oh, this is great. Seeing people in their fucking natural element where they... Oh, they perform the best.
Thank you, chef. You drop that on the pastry table?
Yeah, sure.
Do we need to get rid of the timer in front of her?
Do you want to, like, talk about it? Or... 'Cause we don't have to.
I just didn't. I didn't expect him to be that sexy.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, you didn't expect him to be sexy like that.
He's like tall and shit.
What are you talking about?
It's all good. I'm chilling. I'm good.
You're very nice.
No, I'm not.
Bro, come on, you a good looking man.
You know,
Go get
for me,
Rizzy.
like, you know, Marcus has had such a
I know.
tough year, and
Are we talking about Marcus? Oh, I'm talking about Luca, you know what I mean?
there are more people who can be there for him.
You know, I agree. I agree with that part.
Yeah.
I've also had a tough year, and nobody asks me how I'm doing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine.
She did not sound supportive at all.
I don't know.
Of course, I still need to speak to Chef Carmen without his blessing.
No, I'm good. Of course.
But once I have his blessing, I think we can create opportunity.
Did I just hear a we?
We
If you're
are
good, if you're not
very
gonna
interested in your service.
pound me in the ass, I'm willing. Oh, I got goosebumps, man.
Station portion for tonight, Chef?
Yes, Chef.
Look at how happy she is. The goose bumps. There was a microwave for a second. I was like, what's that microwave doing in our bedroom? No, look at this art, dude.
Albert, you're my guy. Open computer. Love you. Love you, Chucky.
Wait. You're the computer?
Old friends?
Guy who helped Ibrahim with his project?
I gave Ibrahim facts and figures and colorful charts.
Brief? Albert Schnurr.
The computer.
Very interesting first name. Thought.
It's a nickname.
It's like an investor or like...
What is it?
I'm gonna tell you.
I respect that.
Oh my god. Meaning of the fucking minds. Did Ibra save the fucking restaurant? That shit looks yummy. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Who said that? That was weird.
Where'd you learn this one?
French Laundry. Made it every day.
No. I can't imagine one day as a parent seeing the peak of your child's love and passion and hard work and talent. You know, yeah, it's something as simple as fucking chicken, but like...
You guys want to hit hoots?
Bro, we're at work.
No, I'm just like after, like we should celebrate the house.
I'll see you later, dog.
You want to make a move on me or not? I don't know what to...
Hooters.
Oh, yes, sir.
Restaurants equal the problem.
I understand the problem.
Well, the problem is not going away.
Oh my god,
Most
you're gonna give him a
problems are
new...
not solved by using an...
Albert, I disrespected you. No, I didn't disrespect you. I'm just a little apprehensive.
3.
Don't get carried away.
Computer.
Let's start thinking big now.
Please get the motherfucking
No.
fuck out of here.
You should hear this.
No.
Get out of the fucking car.
Suck my balls.
If you get out of the
No,
car.
suck my fucking balls.
I'll do it the minute you step out.
Go suck his balls.
Albert, you just get in the car. Why are you being such a pissy bitch right now, Jimmy? Good versus fucked. That's a lot of good and not a lot of fucked, which is usually not how I like it, but now I like it.
Okay. And when will it be published?
Yes! I'm sorry, I'm just... This season.
Well, thank you. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay.
This season doing something to me emotionally.
Yo.
Talk.
Where you been?
Apology tour.
I went to my mom's.
Yeah. Ha ha. Fucking clock's running.
Nah, buddy.
No, I went to Mom's.
Oh my god, a reversal shot? You dirty, dastardly dogs.
No, I need to drop something off.
And they're talking now. It's light out. There's no blue fucking drowning light like Cindy's fucking dream. Not light, water.
We got service in an hour, so I'm gonna...
Yeah.
A nice, cute little moment. Feels like the goddamn finale, dude. There's still another episode of the season.
You know, you were always looking out for me and for us. And I know we didn't always make it easy.
Jimmy, a true OG.
But it meant a lot. No, it means a lot. Because we didn't always have...
A good parent there. We understand.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I fucked this place up.
No, man. There's a chance. We have a shred of hope. Ibra saved the fucking day.
And I'm really sorry. And I hope you're okay. And just call me back when you get a chance, okay? I know how to fix it.
Don't think fixing it is him leaving? Hope not.
They had some really nice things to say about the bear. They said the food was delicious, it felt warm, it was really lovely.
They review us?
No.
No?
No.
Fuck?
Not fuck. They're about to announce the new class of Best New Chefs.
Sid!
Works at the Bear.
Fucking.
Way to go, Marcus.
Oh, damn! I was gonna say, I'm jokingly Neil, but Sid or Marcus, it doesn't matter. They're both goats. Oh my god, Ibra's a badass. I have goosebumps, man. Let's fucking go, my boy!
I've been busy, and honestly, I do not understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really understand it either.
Well, then why are you calling me? You lying?
That was
Okay.
a joke.
Okay.
It was a joke because I'm a lawyer.
Classic Pete.
Carmi did have me adjust something that might sound kind of weird.
Kind of weird how?
She the owner?
Well, he isn't listed.
What does that mean?
The agreement splits. One side Jimmy, one side Bear.
Okay.
And Bear's side is you and Nat.
And Carm.
No, Sydney. Just you and Nat.
I just love this show. I just fucking love this show. I just fucking love this show. Peak. This whole season. I guess I'll start with the finals. I'll start with the peak. The best part. The Donna and Carmi scene was fucking... I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about... Obviously, I have goosebumps. Just talking about it. What a fucking scene. Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh my god. Jeremy Allen White. Oh my god. You fucking goat motherfuckers. Wow. This cast is insane. I think I spoke about it in the first season because obviously I was still getting used to a new show. But I just found it so interesting how the episodes were shorter than your normal, you know what I mean, your typical episode length, especially of a drama that I had seen. But I felt like thinking in my head, like, yeah, we only used a couple locations, but also there's so many huge actors in it that it kind of feels like that the budget would be the same, if that makes sense. I've said this in many shows. Now I will say this. Sometimes it can be hard to cast a really big actor because, to be quite honest, some of them aren't really good at not only sort of flushing themselves in a specific role and turning into a new character, but also and connected to that, sometimes they don't feel, someone like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he's never been a good actor and he never will be. When you see Dwayne Johnson in anything, that's The Rock. It's not fucking John Smith or Stephen Michaels, or it's not whatever character he's playing. It's The Rock. Same with someone like Kevin Hart. Like, you know what I mean? It's just Kevin Hart. No matter what they may say his character name is, he's just Kevin Hart. So obviously that's what sort of separates like really popular actors who are poor actors and really popular actors who are excellent 10 out of 10 actors. But people like Curtis and White and Ayo Edebiri, people like that, to me, is Eben Moss-Bachrach? I believe I don't know. It's funny, these names I haven't ever heard them pronounced. Lionel Boyce. These guys are such good actors. It's insane. They flow seamlessly. And again, it's not just the main cast. You see fucking Bob Odenkirk float in. John Mulaney float in. You see these guys, you know what I mean? Fucking Brie Larson. And they're amazing in the role. They're amazing to the point where they make me cry. Someone like fucking Brie Larson gets introduced into the show, and within like 2 scenes or whatever, I'm almost crying over her. Like, that's the shit. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. It's the kind of peak that I'm talking about. I say this very often on my channel. I overuse it. No other show in TV, but genuinely, I don't think another show in TV has done that to that degree. The idea of any random actor could pop out at any second and play an important role in an episode or a single scene or a whole season and steal the show and be amazing and want to make me cry and get me emotionally connected. I don't think another show really allows that to happen. And obviously that scene with Carmy and Donna was incredible and heartbreaking and hopeful, and it was everything. I love it so much. The show starts, the bear starts, and you hear nothing but bad about Donna. In season 1, you hear nothing good. That's just simply what it is. You hear nothing good. And then you get to season 2, and the first time you see her, she is fucking despicable. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like evil mastermind, but just like a terrible parent, a terrible person, manipulative, abusive. It's so it's so uncomfortably hard to watch how terrible of a person she is. And immediately, like, they don't waste any time. Immediately, like fucking 4 episodes later, in episode 10 of the 2nd season, you see growth. Hold up. You know what I mean? Hold up. Whoa. That was actually a good interaction with Pete. Whoa, and then you get Ice Ships, another one of my favorite episodes of the show, and you go, whoa, hold up, there's actual, and then you get this, the magnum opus, la piece de resistance. You get that emotional scene, and it was, I forget what episode, it might have been 2 or 3 episodes ago, I talked about the reason, maybe not the reason, but maybe it's a side effect, I don't know, but connected to the bear having the best character, some of the best characters in the history of TV, it's that idea that the characters don't feel like they just popped up when you start season 1, episode 1. No, the characters feel like they've lived a fucking life before the show started, before the season started. They feel like they've interacted with people, with and have memories and have emotions and all that. That scene perfectly encapsulates that, because yes, Carmy and Donna have only shared episodes 2 times prior. You know what I mean? With the wedding and the fucking, you know what I mean, fishes shit. That's the only time I've ever seen them together, other than this, right off the top of my head. So it's not like I've actively had them in the show building up this relationship. No, it's all off their experiences and how Carmy treats people. And that's something that I don't think I've ever seen other than Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot does it really perfectly. But I feel like a lot of the character development of characters like Donna and like Mikey, you see how they were through how other people act or were impacted or talk about them. And I've never seen that done in a way this good before, I think. I don't even know if I'm explaining it as perfectly as I possibly can, but it's so insane how Donna is such a fleshed out character, so impactful and so important and so emotional. And again, what has she been in the show for? 40 minutes worth of scenes? 30 minutes maybe. That is skilled writing. That's fucking skilled writing. And that scene almost made me cry. Again, that hits really close to home too. Obviously, I feel like this season already I've talked about my personal life or my personal experiences way too much already. But like I'm not going to go into any more detail. But shit like that, relationships like that, I've had that, and not necessarily even like. It's not my mom. I'm not talking about my mom specifically. I'm just talking about relationships with people in general. I've heard of people have those relationships in general, and that close to me. It just fucking hit, dude. And with Carmi, I'm a little, again, I've been scared for probably like a little over a season now that he would just quit, or, you know, specifically in season 3, to where it felt like he was going so far negative that I thought that he was going to feel like the only reaction to being so far that way was to just jump all the way back over there and quit. I don't know if taking him off the deed is him, or I don't even know if it's the deed or whatever. I don't know if it's him quitting or just what I was saying earlier in the season, just giving Sugar and Sid the power. He wants to sort of sit back and just be a part of it. That's what's important to him, being here with his people. I would really, I'm fine with that. Like, I want that to happen. Like, I'm not even saying like Sid is like so much more capable than Carmi. I'm not saying that, because when Carmi is healthy and emotionally there and emotionally connecting with people and open, he's the fucking top of the industry. But obviously had that conversation with Sugar in the beginning of the season. He's maybe losing a little bit of the passion, and he also sees how passionate and how capable Sid is. That he's probably going to want to hand the reins over. But I will say, and I kind of expect, or at least hope, I want Sid to convince Carmi not to. That he's the reason why she stayed here. He's the reason why she started this, pursuing this. You know what I mean? I want her to talk about, I want them to have a heart to heart. I want them to talk about, you know what I mean, the fact that she almost left. I want her to talk about the fact that she tried one of his dishes early on in his career, or her tasting career. I want those conversations, and I want Carmi to realize that he's not alone. And again, Carmi has really impressed me this season. Like, I'm not saying like he's like he's like terrible person, or like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's Carmi. He's always, even though he's having a lot of positive reinforcement, positive moments in his life, positive connections, I feel like he's always going to have that little bit of him that's going to be like, oh, it'll just be better if I leave. Everyone's just doing so great. No, we want you here. We don't necessarily need you here, but we don't need anyone. Like Marcus is fucking great. You know what I mean? Marcus is considered the closest to need you get, but even then, we can lose one because we're still family here. But we don't want to lose Carmi, if that makes any sense. But I'm so proud and happy of Marcus. Obviously, I did expect it to be Sid, especially because her scallop recipe thing was going everywhere apparently on social media and public discourse and all that. So I thought I expected it to be Sid, but I love Marcus, and it's something I talked about last episode in the sense of, again, this isn't a complaint or anything, but there was a lot less Marcus this season than I had anticipated, because typically the style of the Bear is that, you know, through the Tina episodes or Marcus episodes or Richie episodes, very much bottle-like episodes the first couple seasons, it felt like not in a bad way, it felt like a blow your load on one spot. Like, yeah, Marcus and Richie and Tina, well, they'll be in all the episodes, but they'll only get really one big episode to have all their character development or character moments in. Whereas this season, with characters like Tina and Marcus, and obviously you got their climactic moments in this episode, it feels like it was a really slow burn, a change of pace, and I really like that. To me, it almost, again, I loved the third season, but I had heard that there was some problems from people with pacing and story efficiency and all that stuff. And I think that this is such an excellent response. It's not like they were wrong, or they were, it was experimental, and I really liked it. And again, to me, season 3 is a 10 out of 10. It was so fucking phenomenal. But this almost feels like okay, well, we can still do both. We saw some of the criticism. We're gonna knock your fucking socks off, and that's what they did. Obviously with Marcus, he cooked, and I keep using that word jokingly because I'm watching The Bear, but like, he was fucking amazing this episode. To my, he didn't have any. The only slip up he had was in the fucking first episode when he almost knocks one of those peach cakes over, and Tina catches it. So Marcus was amazing this entire season. He was genuinely incredible. and you saw the hard work and the dedication and the support from Luca, and he was amazing. So I'm so proud of him that he gets that reward. And again, I'm happy that he's reaching out to his father. Again, I don't know if it'll be in the final episode, so I don't know if this is going to be the final time I talk about it. But like again, I very much relate and sympathize and have shared experiences with Marcus in this regard. And again, you can do what you want. You know what I mean? You should have no, what's it called? Like, you don't owe anything to anyone in life. You don't owe anything to your mom if she's abusive to you because, oh, I birthed you. So no, you don't know. Same with the dad. If the dad leaves you, you don't owe him anything necessarily. If he wants to come back after he left when you were younger, there's nothing wrong. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with shutting them off. But it can be healthy, and it can be a big step. It can be a step forward if you do let them in, or you do include them, or you do realize that, not that you need them necessarily, but that it can be a positive experience for both of you. And I really like that. I love that side of Marcus's story. And I also love Tina's story. And again, this is why I love the sort of, I forget what episode I said it, but like the bear to me is like, it's simplistic. It doesn't try to be like the most complex fucking sci-fi story of all time. It just does what it does at a 10 out of 10 quality. Tina's entire storyline this whole season was her stressed about getting, her time down. That was it. She was just sort of over-analyzing and over-critiquing herself on such a small thing in which she's already really goddamn good at it, but that's just Tina. She takes it so hard on herself. She's her biggest critic. So seeing her sort of realize that like it's all sort of self-proposed expectations. You're doing great, you're doing fine. And if you are failing in any aspect, it's because you're not you're not focusing. You're going too hard, if that makes any sense. So I really love that. I really love that scene. I love this whole episode. I thought this was a great penultimate episode. And again, I'm gonna be quite honest, and I got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, that felt like a finale. That could have been a finale. That very fucking easily could have been a finale. You know what I mean? That felt kind of similar to last season's finale. Like, so I like that I'm getting another one. Again, I see it's one of the shorter episodes I think it's probably like the third or fourth, maybe second. I know that one episode was in 29 minutes, so that was the shortest episode. But this is 33. It's one of the shortest episodes, so I would assume that. What I kind of hope for, again, I've complimented the first 9 episodes of this season felt very much different than the first three seasons in the sense of, it felt like everyone was cooking. Every character was in every episode, and they had a big scene or they had a big moment. Like, it wasn't bottleish. I kind of want next episode to be bottleish. I want like a 10-minute fucking Sid and Carm scene. I want those like long devoted, I want like a Jimmy, Computer, Albert, Eber. Like, I want them to have a conversation about the future and what they can do. I want some long conversations. I want Richie to have I want Richie and Jess. If I got one more episode left, that'll be the only thing that I'd be genuinely pissed over. If I have to wait another fucking season for Richie and Jess, I'll fucking blow a gasket. That, it's pissing me off. Now, again, not as in bad writing, just as in like I ship them so hard that I need it to happen. I physically fucking need it to happen. So, chop chop. Let me see it next episode. But I think that's going to be it for me. Like I said, and you guys know, this was they released the entire season at once. It's fucking 7:30 in the morning. I've almost been watching The Bear for fucking 12 hours. I want to get to the finale so that I can have a really decent and long conversation after the end to praise it, but also because I'm also just thinking about, where do I rank season 4 of The Bear compared to all season 4s of TV I've ever watched? Where do I compare it in general? In terms, not just the season. Where do I rank the season compared to all seasons of TV I've ever watched? But where do I rank The Bear compared to every show I've ever watched? Because, as I said, in season 1, in season 2, in season 3, and season 4, this show is going to be surprisingly high in my all-time shows list. And that's something that I did not expect going into The Bear, but it's something that I've been so happy that I've been surprised with. So, like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the season 4 finale. I'm gonna watch this shit right now in real time. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. Obviously, as I just said, I'm already finished season 4. If you want, for again, do what you want with your money. But if you want to spend $10 to get episode 10 one day early, that's on you. Go do that. I wouldn't recommend that, to be quite honest. But if you're interested in my Patreon, my full-length reactions, I'd appreciate it if you went over there. $10 a month for live action shows. And finally, most importantly, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, it really helps me out. I'm so excited for the season finale. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one.